Even if that's the case, for someone to say, that's not my project, but maybe it's yours, was so critical because now, as I'm looking literally 20 years later from that moment that mattered, I am finally taking seriously the fact that, like, that is my project, actually. I know that my philosophical, I don't know what you want to call it, portfolio, just whole concept library, the ecosystem of thoughts and ideas and like the framework, the scaffolding, the architecture of my own understanding that I have been developing for over 20 years now through the study of philosophy, through living my life, through interpreting and making meaning. My philosophy is actually, of course, there are like these little pockets of things that kind of make their own little spaces. But overall, the heart and soul of what I believe is that there is something happening if we are doing philosophy right. And I do think there's a right way to do it or a better way to do it. I think that there's a more meaningful way to do it. I think there's a more transformative way to practice philosophy. And philosophy can be like sort of relatively loosely defined here. Critical thinking, reflective practice, disciplines of the mind. Some people, the old ancients would call it the therapy of the soul. Some people would call it philosophy as the art of living or the love of wisdom or a way of life. But whatever it is that we're doing, I think that there are better ways to pursue this kind of philosophical practice that actually do something to us. And that's connected to mind, body, physiology, what we know, who we are, and how we relate. So I'm just going to say, like, as I just did that little blah, 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 I'm literally running through 20 years of my own projects and my thoughts.